Um, this is Miss Brown, and we are back looking at the next step in our lesson on um, be, I am, and choosing a word that describes you, or a word that when you hear it you think of something you really enjoy, or something that is very much a part of who you are. And here are some of the words that we came up with. That creative, artistic, smart. Somebody said relentless, determined, outgoing, empathetic, funny, pretty. And we decided, okay, we'd focus more on inner things instead of outer things. We also said athletic. There was a plethora of words to choose from. And then we discussed about making sketches. And for creative here we have some things for athletic, smart. Then we went on into actually taking the word and morphing it into something that represented the word we were wanting to use to represent ourselves. And that's where we got to. And so today I want to, here is, creative was one of the ones I really liked. I'd started with a big swoosh, and we talked about how the more we would sketch, and the more we talked about it, and the more things we wrote down, it would make you think of something else. And so that it was real important just to relax, not get real stressed about it, to brainstorm, write what came into your mind, and little quick sketches, and see what happened. And so I wanted to go with that creative right there. And so I took that. I noticed that I realized this creative is a little different than this one, and that's okay. And so let's get that up there where you can see it. Oops. And still working on that a little bit, but I feel like that is a very creative version of the word creative. And I like the colors that I chose, and the marks, and how they flow, and seem to feel like they're moving. And I thought maybe I would show you kind of the process of how you might go about sketching one of the words. So, or not sketching, but actually going to your final picture. And so, as you saw, I chose one of the sketches that I did, and you might have chosen something that completely different. I thought I would do an example of possibly athletic, something that you might do where maybe I am going to do that A, and then I saw where I thought that other part of the A could be, I'm not an overly athletic person, so see if I can really think about how this, but I do know what a baseball bat looks like. Not perfectly, but hey, I know it's, yeah, let's go like that. I'm sure the dimensions are a little off, but hopefully that is, I'm going off the page. That's okay. There we go. That's pretty good. Not great, but oh well. And there would be maybe my A would be like that for the athletic. And then I could choose whether I wanted to add, let's see, there's, you got the T, and I could simply leave those. You notice I kind of like the swishy sort of lines. Anyway, I could go on through here and just simply leave the letters as they are, or have them be various items that would prove that you might use when you're doing some sports activity. Maybe I'm going to put the ball right here, and it's going to be hit, and it's flying through there. Need to go put the little sew it stitches in there. So what I want you to do right now is to take the time to draw your picture. You can ask me some questions. I'm here to help you. If you have questions about how maybe to draw a letter, or what colors you might want to choose for something, I'm here for that, and I want you to make this be your picture that says I am, something that you can own. In all honesty, I like this. I would prefer to have done it maybe in a larger, to have done it maybe with oil pastel, but and that's something I could do if I've got this drawing of it. Artists very often do more than just the sketch. They may do what you would call a mock-up, a smaller version of their final piece. So they have a clearer vision for what they want, especially if they're going to put it on a very large canvas, possibly the side of a building. People paint murals all the time. So this might be something, I'm keeping it in my sketchbook here, and it might be something I turn into a picture, possibly, like I said, done with oil pastels, that I might even frame. I think that would look really nice, the more I think about it, right over the desk where I'm sitting here in my, I guess you would say, studio slash guest bedroom. That's still in the works. So the more I think about it, the more I think that would be really nice to look up at if I took it and cleaned it up a little more. So I will be here to answer your questions, and I hope you enjoy kind of discovering something maybe about yourself.